Good morning, folks. It's been a while since I've posted a video and posted it on my blog. I'll be totally honest, the reason being is because the weather's been so topsy-turvy. Every time I've gone to post, it's been out of date, so I've not done so. But anyway, I thought I would stop by and give you an update of what is happening on the plot. Okay, here are the strawberries. The strawberries have been very good, actually. We've had 3 good picks of the strawberries, and as you can see, they've started to cultivate themselves, giving off some leaders there, which we need to sort out. But that's really good. I'm glad to see that they're growing. Here we have the raspberries and the rhubarb. Rhubarb has been fantastic. For the first time ever, I created rhubarb gin. And what a revelation that was. It was very, very delicious. There'll be a link to the recipe in the description. As you can see, I've got some raspberries here which are doing very well. To the left, I believe it's the autumn raspberries, and to the right we've got the spring raspberries. These are the raspberries here in full flow. Some of these have started to fruit slightly early, but they're all looking very healthy, very upright, and as you can see, I've had to tie them up a little bit to keep the supports in place. I've got some fruit there, which is good to see. So that's always fantastic. These are the spring raspberries rather, and these are doing pretty well. As you can see, there's some fruits here. They're a bit gappy. They're not as full as the other ones, but we can work on that. That's absolutely fine. I created a new bed this year, and in this bed I've got some gooseberry plants. These are very young plants, but they seem to be doing very well. I probably will end up planting a few more in the gaps there just to fill it up a little bit. Another new bed here as well. This will be a hodgepodge of fruits. So I've got some blackberries here, the fabled Tolworth blackberry, which I dug up and planted from another part of the plot. Apparently this site used to be a fruit farm, and that's the result of that. But I'm doing investigations as to whether that's true or not. I'm not sure. We'll have to go back to the Doomsday book on that one. And on this side we've got some black currants and red currants intermingled with some alpine strawberries, and the alpine strawberries have done very, very well. Again, these were plants that I dug up from another side of the plot, and I'm surprised at how well they've done. As you can see, dreaded mare's tail is doing very well as well, much to my dismay, much to my hours of digging it out. I will continue to dig that out. And this is the plum tree, doing very well, very full. I didn't prune it this year. I usually prune it every year, but I didn't this year. I thought I would just let it be. But I have got some plums, which is nice. It flowered beautifully earlier today. Let's see if I can find some plums. Where are we? Anyway, there are plums there, trust me. This is the wildlife garden that I created earlier in the year. We've got the hedgehog hotel, we've got a little mini bug hotel there, and we've got a wheelbarrow bed. I think I'm going to dig out the undesirable weeds. I know it's wildlife and everything, but I don't particularly want bindweed. We've got some gooseberry plants here for the pigeons. I did make a bird table and bird feeder just there, and I made this bug hotel, and I'm glad to see that bugs are actually starting to use it. If you can see there, the burrowing bees, I think they're burrowing bees, have started to make a home there, and hopefully all kinds of critters, no doubt, have started to live there. So looking at this side of the plot, again, very full. It's all looking very green and lovely, but up close there are the dreaded weeds that you do get. These are the runner beans. I do actually need to spray these. There's quite a bit of black fly there. Not ideal, but I have got flowers though, which is nice. Again, I need to spray these. If I have a look there, the black fly are moving in. Let's hope our friend the ladybug can do its job and eat them all. On this bed here, towards the base, I did have, believe it or not, there are potatoes there, King Edwards from last year that have come through, and I did just leave them to grow. I thought, oh, why not just leave them, and maybe you get something out of it. But I do need to give this bed a little bit of TLC, generally speaking. On this bed here, I did create like a tunnel, and I use these sort of pegs to hold the netting on top. And on one end we've got a bit of a mixture here. So we've got beetroot here, which seem to be doing very well. We've got leeks, and in between we've got some pak choi here, but I will probably dig this out. I haven't had any pak choi, but I have had flowers from it, but I think it's just taking up a bit too much room. We've got cabbages here, which is nice, and then we've got a little bit of cauliflower here, but the pak choi are taking over, so I'm going to do away with that, no doubt. I will. Then we've got the tomatoes. Now there's about 40 odd tomato plants in total here, which is quite a lot. I need to give the tomatoes a bit of TLC. I need to tie them up. It's a long, laborious job, but I can do that. And also I need to pick out the side shoots where I see them. Let's see if I can find a side shoot to show you. Yeah, so that there is a side shoot that I need to pick out, and there's probably dozens more. So we've got cherry tomatoes, we've got plum tomatoes, Gardener's Delights, and another set of tomatoes. I'm not sure what the variety is, and but yeah, these are doing very well. I just need to tie them up, yeah, keep it weeded, keep the bindweed down. Onions and garlic. I picked the garlic just last week, which were okay. The bulbs weren't massive, but you do what you can. You do the best you can with what you have. And these are the red onions, which I need to pick out before they bolt. I need to cultivate these beds, and I need to. Once this all dug out, I'll probably plant something else. These are the potatoes, and we've got two types of potatoes here. We've got ordinary Doug Trunch potatoes, and then we've got no dig potatoes. I have to say, bit of a revelation, the old no dig potatoes. There has been less weeds, noticeably less weeds. There have been slightly fuller plants, better looking plants, and dare I say it, I might actually stick to this method in future. There has been slug attacks, but noticeably there is more slug damage here than here. I'm sure all of you no diggers out there will tell me the reasons why that is. Hopefully in the description I'll put a post up why I've chosen to do that. But yeah, very interesting, and I will see what comes of that when I dig them out. So here we have this bed is empty currently. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this bed, but I will probably plant some root veg for the autumn. And this bed here I need to sort out before all of the weeds start to take over. This is like a compost bin / compost bed. I usually grow courgettes in there, but I've not done courgettes this year. Yeah, that's where we have it. I've got the compost bins which are filling up, which I need to dig out from this end all the way down to this end, or move them across and make sure everything rots down. And I've got a little Fantasia blackberry bush which I need to plant, and I will do that. And there we have it. This is what's happening down the plot. So it is quite full. There are some gaps, there are some weeds. It's probably the same all over allotment land. But yeah, I'm glad to check in with you today, and leave a comment in the description below, and like and subscribe, and hope to see you next time.